It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone.
Culinary Hotline bling.
That can only mean one thing. It's that time of the week. It's a Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for the Culinary Hotline bling. Sing, sing, sing! And our favorite foodies, Anel Potgieter and Chef Jenny Morris, join us as our foodie panel, standing by to answer all of your burning foodie questions. Now, if you have any culinary questions, please feel free to call us on 021-430-9881. Today, ladies, a very special one. Firstly, good morning.
And good morning to you.
Lovely to have you back in our kitchen. It's a very special one because we are World Cup fever inspired.
I'm completely in World Cup fever.
Are you?
Yes.
That's good to know because yesterday was a very big game between France and Belgium. So I've got to know, before we start, who are you supporting? Who are you counting on to take the World Cup home?
My heart was in Japan. But they're gone,
They're gone,
so I'm going to go for the underdogs, Croatia. I don't know why. I'm into Croatia.
You look like a bit of a Croatian lady right now. I think it might be the...
Bonito.
Yes, I don't know.
What's a Croatian lady?
And I think I'll go with Croatia as well. Because I've never been there, and I want my visa to be accepted. I'm going I'm going at the end of in the end of October on a beautiful cruise. So then better let me in. So Croatia, hope you win.
That's absolutely amazing. Okay, so they're taking on England tonight. So if you are preparing for the final and you want to be entertaining guests, depending on who makes it through to the final, we'll be helping you with some, dish inspiration, some what snacks you can prepare, if you will. So let's talk about what we have planned for today. England is well known for their fish and chips. Belgium love their waffles.
Oh, yes, they do.
Let's see, the French are known for their joie de vivre and their cuisine,
their frog's
beauty food.
legs.
But what are the Croatians known for in terms of food?
Well, let's kick the ball into the goal and start with risotto.
Not just any risotto.
Yeah?
It's a lovely black risotto.
A black risotto.
Yes.
Okay, so where would you say, if you had to identify where the palate lies, so to speak, what's their food taste closest to? Does it taste more?
I think it's on the Adriatic Sea. So you've got Italy across the road, so it's very Mediterranean.
Okay.
But also the influence of Slovenia and those East Bloc countries into the middle
into the flag.
But on the seaside, very fish. Lots of beautiful fish seafood.
Lots of seafood restaurants. In fact, can you pronounce the name of that black risotto?
I was looking at it here, so it's in my notes as knirizot.
Oh, he's such a show-off.
Knirizot.
He's of Russian descent.
If there are any Croatian viewers out there, even those watching on YouTube, please correct me if I'm wrong. I would love to learn how to do it. And then there's something called suparnik. Soparnik. A savory pie filled with
spinach, Swiss chard. It's that big spinach leaf like me. It's big.
It's big. Go that way. So that's also a favorite among Croatians out there. And then something called fritule.
Oh, darling, that's that big ball of dough. Hey?
Yeah, they need something sweet. So inside that ball, there's raisins, Jen, and lemon zest, and some schnapps.
Schnapps, to keep you warm, and then they deep fry it. And put one on this cheek or one on that cheek. All good.
All right. So when it comes to the Belgians, unfortunately now they're out of the World Cup. But people are crazy about their waffles. What is it about Belgian waffles that are so wonderful?
I think Belgian waffles, the holes are bigger, they're like the indents where you can actually put stuff in.
Yes.
And it's also made... They're deep. You can fill it up.
Oh, yes, with lots of filling.
What's going on?
And it's made with yeast as a leavening agent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or you could use baking powder, but they're big, they're deep, they're broad, they're delicious.
Yeah, and they stack them with cream and strawberries. And I like it again with chicken and syrup with the rechte Belgian beer.
You know what? A lovely Parmesan cream that sinks into those holes, covered with some of this crispy bacon or anything like that. It's really good.
Lovely stuff. So if you're like Graham and you're hoping that England make it through to the final, say they do, okay? Well, what kind of snacks are you looking to prepare for your English friends or your English fans?
Yeah, you must go for like a pub type of grub. Meat pies, hand meat pies.
How about a toad in the hole?
Yeah.
A toad in the hole.
But a very savoury, cocktail-sized one. That is like the batter. Almost like a batter, like a, what do you call that, pudding?
Yeah.
Yorkshire pudding with
Yorkshire
a sausage
pudding.
in it.
Oh, that
With
sounds good.
sausage.
Lots of lovely sauce over it.
Bangers and mash, perhaps?
Bangers and mash,
That
lovely.
might be a good
And
one
then
to
like
have.
ham and cheese croquettes.
Yes.
I know it's a bit German, but they'll still serve it with a
Exactly.
bit of mustard, a pub grub
And a
with
pickled
beer.
egg.
A pickled egg.
That's a pub grub.
Yeah.
And you know what? A fish, I did that. A fish finger. A beautiful fish finger. Homemade, made like with a thick piece of
With
sort
chips.
of chips and like a
Thick cut
salmon
chips?
one. Thick cut chips. Got to be
Yes.
with malt vinegar.
Okay,
Are you
all right.
hungry?
Yes,
I'm already
I
getting
am.
into the picture, so pre-match snacks will be absolutely insane. So give us a call on 0214309881. We are World Cup fever infested and inspired as we prepare for this big weekend. Of course, today's game as well, England versus Croatia. And yes, Jenny's trying to get her visa approved, so if anyone's got any connections out there, call us with that information. Okay, we'll be back again with the ladies for the Culinary Hotline playing... Ting, ting, ting.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone. Culinary Hotline Bling.
It can only mean one thing. Welcome back to it, the Culinary Hotline Bling. Ting, ting, ting. Inspired by the World Cup and joined by our favorite foodies, Chef Annelle Potgieter and Chef Jenny Morris, answering all of your culinary conundrums. Please give us a call on 0214309881. Earlier on, we were talking about all the different kinds of dishes you could make depending on which team makes it through to the World Cup final come Saturday. We talked about Croatian dishes, some of our favorite English dishes like bangers and mash that you could be putting on the menu to delight your guests. And you're still sticking with the predictions, ladies? You're saying Croatia is making it through tonight. Actually, one thing I haven't asked you is score predictions. How about that? So England versus Croatia. Graham is like, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
I'm going to say 2-2, and then they're going to go into a kick out, and then Croatia, or whatever you call it, and then I'm going to be nail biting, sitting there, and then Croatia is going to win that.
In that kick out. Okay,
Any
Jenny, what do you
losses?
say? Score
Just
predictions.
sit on the fence.
You just said you can't do that. All right.
2-1.
All right. So, do you have easy recipes? I believe you've got recipes that we can make with 3 ingredients. No, you don't. You didn't bring that along. That's fine. Let's talk about what you have over here and what we can make with that.
Cheesy. This is very cheesy, and it's like a warm dip.
A warm dip.
Yes.
Okay, because usually, dips are cold. Your
Cold.
hummus and your
Yes.
guacamole and things like that. So, a warm dip.
So this is cream cheese. We're going to add some cream cheese. Then some jalapenos for a bit of heat.
Which nation is inspiring this, by the way? So you've got jalapeno, a bit of bacon.
It's a World Cup.
It's a World Cup.
it's
I think it's a
okay.
combination. It's a World Cup
The dish of the world.
Yeah.
And this?
And this is a bit of spring onion, yes, and then a bit of that sour cream as well, Jen, to make it a little bit more consistency.
Wait, you know what? Sour
Work it,
cream.
ladies.
No, but sour cream
look at that.
is normally thicker than fresh cream.
Oh, yeah.
yes. Yes.
There we go.
And it's delicious.
Yeah, it gives it that acidic taste.
Oh, my
And then half of that, Jen, half of that. So it's a half of cheddar and a half of mozzarella.
By the way, if you're joining us, we're making World Cup-inspired dishes that you could make very quickly, very easily to entertain your guests over the weekend, perhaps maybe even tonight with that Croatia v England game. 0214309881. Give us a call. Maybe share with us some of your recipes that you're making.
Yum. So you've heated up your oven now at 180. You've mixed this. Sorry, Jen.
Oh, there we go.
And then you're going to add a bit more of this over. And then you pop this in the oven for about 20 minutes or so till it's golden brown. And then, after this, it comes out all bubbly and yummy.
Gooey and gooey.
You take one of these and you dip it in
Now that is a way of doing it.
a warm cheese dip. Isn't that genius?
Absolutely. Would this be pre-match or post-match or during match? When's the best time to enjoy this?
All the time.
I think all the time during the match with a few beers or, you know, I think it's perfect. Perfect to line the stomach.
And for the losers,
Oh, okay, so that's for the winners. If you're going to be rewarding them. All right, what about the losers? What are you serving to them?
a Valium sandwich.
What?
A Valium sandwich.
Hey, no,
Covered
no.
in cheese.
Wait, is that just ham and cheese?
Just to calm them down.
I need to taste this a little bit, may I?
Yeah, just remember it's not heated up
That's
now.
fine. But wait, could you have it like this?
Yes. most
Yes, for sure you
certainly.
can have it
Oh,
like
yes.
this. But it's just nicer when cheese melts and when cheese bubbles and when cheese gets
good, eh?
brown.
Oh, really good.
Got a
Yeah.
happy mouth.
Very, very happy mouth.
And then another easy, you know, if you want to make a snacks, it's like I love to eat jalapeno poppers.
Oh, yes.
When I watch soccer, you know. So it's your stuffed poppers with some cream cheese, you crumb it, you deep fry it. It is like that jalapeno. I love that acidic and heat
it's nice
of
and
the
sour,
jalapeno
hot and
popper.
sour.
And it's only about 3 ingredients, and have that with a beer. Yum, yum, yum.
Okay, I've never made them before. So,
Yeah.
and I'm sure there's thousands of people that have made them before.
Yeah.
Take me through them step by step.
Yes, yes. So what you do, you buy your jalapeno poppers, you de-pit them on the inside, so you cut the thingy loose on the side, the head
Oh,
off.
okay, yes,
And
and
all the pits out. And then you can put anything in there, cream cheese, you can put chorizo, you can actually put a little bit of cheese or just mozzarella inside there, okay? Then you crumb it, you do your egg wash, your milk, your egg wash, your flour, and then crumb it properly.
Yes.
I will crumb it twice and deep fry. Serve
Double
hot.
crunch.
That sounds
Double-
amazing. And there's
double
nothing more
crunch.
delightful than biting into one of those chili poppers while they're still hot. You go,
Oh, and then the cheese melts in your mouth, and you're thinking, what did I do? But it's biting you and it's eating you.
I
Yum.
like to be bitten. It's
word,
nice
okay.
by jalapeno.
well, listen, if you're looking for this recipe that we just
Yeah.
made now, SMS the keyword snack to 33728. What
Yeah.
about there? What's going on over there?
Fun times, darling.
Fun times, you say?
Yes.
This is for
Fun-
the day
fun-
after, when
The
you
day
need
after.
a good cup of coffee.
Oh, so this is like the pick-me-up post game day. So your team has won.
Yeah.
You celebrated all night long.
Yeah.
And it's now the next day, and you need to snap back into real life.
So this is like an espresso.
Yes.
From our
espresso. Okay.
Strong and exciting.
And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a bit of chocolate cacao
lovely.
on there, and you can even just drop a chocolate block in there.
To
you
melt.
Know?
To
You know.
melt.
Yeah,
into
to
your
melt.
hot cup of espresso.
Espresso. I would like a bit, like a milk chocolate block, or like white chocolate, or
Not so
dark
bitter.
chocolate.
You're not so bitter.
Bitter.
Yeah.
And then Jen, you do the cream on
And then
top.
we're going to do that.
Oh, what on
This
earth?
makes pat course. It's like being in a dentist chair.
Okay. Make sure you do that with a trusted friend.
This is gorgeous.
That
how
looks
beautiful it
absolutely
is.
beautiful. On that note, we've got a caller on the line. Is it Anthea, I believe? Anthea from the Mother City. Good morning, Anthea.
Hi, good morning.
Great to have you on the line. What is your culinary conundrum?
Hi, I was wondering about the consistency of the dip. Won't it change after it's been heated up in the oven?
Great question.
What did
So
she ask?
once this dip has been heated up in the oven,
Yes.
will the consistency not change?
No, it won't change completely.
Not completely. Look, the cheese won't be as structured as
Yeah.
it is now, but
Yes.
it'll be ooey, gooey, and chewy and delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. But enough that when you take your chips or whatever it is and
Yes.
you dip, it'll break off quite easily.
Yes.
Because you don't want. You know what's the worst thing about dips? When they're so hard or the chips you're using are so soft,
Yes.
you break and then the chip breaks inside, and then you have to like sneakily look around whether anybody's watching you before you snatch it out and then put it in your mouth. So I get exactly what you're saying, Anthea, but you're saying it'll hold.
It will hold, but it's going to be a little bit thinner because remember it's going to the oven, so it is going to melt a bit and it is going to change consistency, but it's going to be a lovely consistency.
But when it cools down, that's when it'll be a little bit more tough because
Yeah.
the cheese will.
Okay.
Well, because the cheese will like seize a little bit.
Yes.
So is it ideally after you've pulled this out of the oven, right? You want to get this in your mouth as quickly as possible.
You want to eat it immediately. You want to put it down in front of your friends and with a big bowl of nachos or chips or even any type of bread
Anything.
or crostini,
Veggies, nice veggies,
and just start
crudités and-
eating.
yeah.
And another thing people can make is, if England wins, is like sausage rolls. It's so easy to make a sausage roll. You know, an easy one is just to buy a bit of puff pastry.
Yes.
Buy some sausage, some porkies. Open your puff pastry, put your porkies in. That's already not cooked. Roll it up and
Yes.
bake it. So you don't
How
then,
about-
Pastry.
then you don't have to
Yeah.
do the mince inside, etc.
I would just cook the sausage, darling, put them on a plate and just...
How about this? Just before you roll it up in that wonderful blanket of puff pastry, Sprinkle a little cheese inside
Exactly.
Yes,
Bit of
pesto,
cheese.
but a
there. Pop that in the
pesto.
oven. Listen, there's all the inspiration you need for the World Cup games coming up tonight and on Saturday.
Yes.
Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you again next time for another installment of the Culinary Hotline playing...
10, 10, 10.